What's up, y'all? It's Msgold, aka New Money, and this is my Route to Fame. Yes.
What up, man?
God.
Welcome back to Route to Fame podcast. We got a new setup, a new guest.
Hell yeah.
Msgold. You want to introduce yourself for the ones that don't know?
Yeah, I'm Msgold, aka New Money. I'm from Austin, Texas. I just started really doing the damn thing, you know what I'm saying? And I'm ready. I'm ready for, everything.
Nah,
So,
for sure,
y'all
man.
come along in the journey with me.
Mm-hmm. So before we get started, with your whole background and stuff like that, you're in Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
I think you just had a show in Deep Ellum.
Yeah. Wait, what did you say?
Was it Deep Ellum? Yeah, you just had a show down there.
Oh, at Dada?
Yeah.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah. I think the location was Deep Ellum. But
Oh, see, I don't
Nah, for
pay
sure, you're not
attention.
from here.
GPS,
Yeah.
But yeah, Club Dada, yeah, hell yeah, it was fun.
That's what's up, man. Yeah, I heard the turnout was great.
It was good. It was honestly way better than I expected. Just cause like I've been to performances like where there's like big headliners like Blue Checks and shit, and it wasn't like that good.
Right.
And I'm like little fucking gold, like barely coming up and shit.
For sure, yeah.
But like definitely it was like a good turnout. A lot of people stayed. Like we got fucking drunk. I saw everybody else getting lit, and that's what I did. So it was cool.
For sure. No, yeah, we you know what I'm saying? We peeped your story. You got a bunch of fans that pulled up. They're excited to see you. So
Yes.
that's dope, man. So let's get right into it. So tell me a little bit about your background, like you in high school and stuff like that. Like who were you in high school?
I guess in high school I was just like the stoner.
Okay, gotcha.
Like at first let's say kind of like middle school, I was just like this big like athlete. Like I lived right by school, so I could like walk to practice and walk back home and stuff like that. I was in basketball, track. I was like a track star. I was literally MVP 2 years in a row. Get at me.
Okay.
Hey, where's Miss Johnson? You know what I mean? Shout out. But MVP 2 years in a row, 7th to 8th grade year. So I was fast, and I did like everything, long distance, short distance, all this stuff. But then once I hit high school, it was just more of like my parents have 7 kids. So I wasn't really like able to get like rides all the time. Cause like, they got the kids and stuff. So I just kind of, I guess, started smoking and sneaking out and drinking and turning up and hanging out with the older kids and stuff like that.
So how you said your parents had 7 kids?
Yeah, 7 kids.
Damn. So how was that like?
It's good. I mean, I fucking love my brothers and sisters. Like, it's crazy when I meet people that don't have brothers and sisters or something, because it's just like they're like, whoa, like it's so much to take in. But I'm very blessed to have the family that I have, and like it's so crazy to like see them grow. Because like there's me, yeah, I'm Msgold, but like I also have like a brother that's fucking amazing at baseball. Like there's already like hella colleges like offering them stuff. Like my sister's like good at DIY. My little brother's fucking smart as fuck. He could pick up anything. Like my other brother's good at fucking soccer, basketball. Like, like all my brothers and sisters are like crazy doing their thing. So it's just like, definitely I come from a family of like, at first it was like hard growing up, but we all knew that one day that we like our big goal is to have a big piece of land and like all of our family to live on like the land.
Sure. So how supported is your family with
with music? Yeah. Very supportive. At first it was just kind of like they're like, take your ass back to school,
right? Okay.
And I was like, I kind of like this shit.
And when they said school, like high school or like college?
Oh well, I was doing real estate before this.
Oh wow.
It was so, oh my god, my mom hates. No, my mom loves like what I do now. Let me see, I don't want to put my lower. My mom loves what I do now though, because she gets to be a part of the mix and stuff. But at first they're like, oh no, like go back to school, blah blah blah. And then like they saw that like I was actually serious about this. Like I took it serious, and they're just like they're so supportive. Like,
gotcha. So in high school, were you rapping in high school?
No.
Okay.
No.
So let's just say we passed through high school, you graduate. What are you doing after graduating?
Okay, so like I don't want to touch like too much on this or whatever.
Gotcha.
But I danced for 4 years. So right when I got out of like high school, just cause again like 7 kids and stuff, like and it was just like, am I gonna wait for my parents to build up this money and give me what I need, or am I gonna go out there and fucking get it?
Gotcha.
So that's what I had to do. It was like it was go time, you know what I mean? So right when I turned 18, I got in the club, did that for 4 years, and I was doing that with music for a little bit, and then it was just like I got too comfortable with the money,
right.
like, you know, and I got too comfortable with the money, and I had to make myself uncomfortable by like I quit dancing.
Right, gotcha.
So I made myself uncomfortable and was just like, I'm literally gonna do music like full time, because I'm almost like scared of what Msgold can be.
Right,
you know what I
right.
mean? So I was kind of like holding back on that, but
like you were scared of the success that could come.
Yeah, I was scared of everything and scared
right.
of the pressure, but I think I've been working pretty good under pressure.
Right. So what got you to finally just quit? Was it you yourself? Like, who was your counsel? Was it friends, family?
Definitely like the team that I have around me, and just the support system, and
right.
like my in-house like cameraman, like, you know, like shout out them, because like it's a lot of love like being shown to me for real, and it's like the people that I work with know that I'm not taking it for granted. You know, I'm definitely they're not gonna put their name on anything. I don't want to attach their name to anything that's not going anywhere, you know. But definitely a lot of love has been shown, so that's what it's kind of been on, you know.
Nah, for sure.
Just the love.
So when you were dancing in the club and stuff like that, were you already thinking about rapping or not yet?
It was crazy because like it was during the pandemic and stuff.
Gotcha.
So like
the clubs were closed, right?
Yeah, like a little bit, but
Gotcha.
you know how that
be
day, like keep them open and shit. My car, I got in a bad car accident, like, but not too bad, like, but it was just like my car was totaled. Like,
oh man, yeah.
So I didn't have a car, and I already kind of had like a bad drinking habit because like me working in the club. But I had like a bad drinking habit, and I was just getting fucked up because I didn't have a car. So like I would just get fucked up at home, wake up in the morning. I'm telling you, like 9, 10 in the morning, pop open something. And I would just jam the music. And then eventually I jammed the beats. And then I just started rapping and shit.
Right.
And then my roommate was like, you know, I have studio equipment, da da da. And I was like, what the fuck? Go get that shit,
what?
You know?
Okay, yeah.
And so, like, he brought it to the house, like, because it was at, like, base. Like, he was a military guy or whatever. And he brought it to the house, and we set it up in the living room. We set up, like, my Mac. I had my iMac for real estate. Sorry, Mom. I had my iMac for real estate and shit, and, like, downloaded, like, whatever we had to download. And then we, like, hooked up everything and put the mic in my room and shit.
So you were dancing, but you were also, like, you had your real estate license?
Well, I was in school.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah,
okay.
I was in school.
Gotcha.
But I fucking invited like friends over and shit, and like I was like, who wants to come spit? Literally, like I was like, bro, that's some funny shit. So I had some people come over and stuff, and we're just drinking. And I go, and they turn on a beat, and I just start rapping. I just start freestyling, like. And then I come out, and everybody's quiet. I'm like, what the fuck, y'all just turning up, you know? And they're just like, go, like, you need to get in the studio, you know? So this guy put me in the studio literally the next day. So.
And that's dope. Okay, so walk me through that day.
I didn't know what the fuck I was doing.
Right.
I was like, I don't know what that means. I don't know what this means. I don't know what.
Punching in, punching out, all that. Yeah.
All that, none of that. And the guy, my friend, like, he was telling me, like, oh, you should definitely do this, da, da, da. And I'm like, I don't know nothing about this, but I'm going to trust you, you know? So he kind of helped me do my first song, and all it was twerk, 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 twerk. It's deleted now. Like, you only can find the music video.
Oh, man.
You can find the music video on YouTube.
Gotcha.
But it's not on all streaming platforms. But it was just like twerk, 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 twerk. And it's like Gucci pants on my wrist on, you know, or some bullshit like that, you know? You can obviously tell I didn't write it, but... I only like did that because I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I didn't know nothing about this, you know, but the song was done, and then on some dumb shit, I was like, let me do a music video, you know? So I had hella bitches and stuff like that. Y'all can go check out the music video. I had hella bitches throw ads and stuff like that. And I was just on some queen shit, you know what I mean? I don't know. I was just in the vibe. I don't know. Like, I don't know what made me just want to do it.
I think I'm starting to know it's just your personality.
I don't know. It's something.
You definitely built for this. Let me ask you this. So, Msgold, where'd the name come from? Was it that day at the studio where the name came from? Has it always been that?
Shoot. I want a shot. Okay.
We got Crown. What you want? We got Crown. What else we got?
Light liquor.
Light
liquor. Like a clear?
Nah, we don't.
Okay, I'll take that.
Whiskey.
That's cool.
Crown?
Oh, yeah, I'll take a little one. Take a little one because I'm driving. Okay. But little one. So anyways,
yeah, Msgold, where did that come from?
Msgold came from, it was supposed to be like my real estate name, like Msgold, because I needed something to like brand myself, you know, like Msgold. And one day I wanted to be like a broker. So it was going to be like Gold Estates and stuff. Gotcha. Just something to brand myself, you know. So whenever I started doing music.
Is it gold like the hair or just like your skin color?
Like Msgold, like the jewelry.
Nah, I feel you, but where like the name came from, like what?
Like people, I don't know, because I be high as fuck. Like I remember when I brought that up. Like, I don't know if it was when I brought it up that I was gold and people started saying I had gold skin, or if that was before the fact. I don't fucking know. I be high, but I know for like that's. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. But yeah, that was like what I wanted to brand myself for, like real estate, you know, like Miss Gold. Like that's this shit sounds live, you know what I mean? And when they asked me what I wanted my artist name to be, I was like, Miss Gold. Like, put some respect on my name, you know what I mean? So yeah, put the Miss.
Miss Gold. So, okay. So you go to the studio, you decide to do a music video and stuff like that. When do you actually start catching traction?
That music video.
That music video itself? Yeah.
That music video, because it's ass. Yeah. And like, bro, come on. Like, it's ass, man. So anyways, like I had hella bitches, like, bro, people were like, throwing ass to that song. It was a dumbass song, but it says twerk, twerk, twerk. So everyone's like throwing ass. Yeah. So I was sharing and stuff, and like, I don't know. I kept going. I don't know. I just kept going.
I feel it. Okay, so then what happens next? Do you shoot another video?
Then I have like another song. It wasn't really like cool or whatever. Oh, then I had my first performance.
Gotcha.
My first performance was at Longhorn Daiquiris.
It's in Austin?
Yeah. Shout out Willie Golden. He was the first person to put me on a performance. Longhorn Daiquiri is this small little daiquiri place, got like little wings and stuff, I think, like just some little foods. This little ass stage, probably like a little bigger than this table.
So it's like an open mic thing?
Yeah, type thing. And everyone was doing 2 songs. And like, I think it's because they knew that I was new. They were like, you're doing 1 song.
Gotcha.
I'm like, the fuck? I had 2 songs. Like 2 songs prepared for this shit. That's all I got. But you know, I got 2 songs. So I was like, fuck it. So I go up there, bro. I'm telling you, like, I literally like had to take it off of YouTube because, like, you know, I'm an artist now and I got management and shit just don't look good, you know. But like, on my first performance ever, oh my god, like I got that whole turn. I'm telling you, bitches jumping, bitch taking off her shirt and Longhorn Daiquiris, titties out, fucking throwing daiquiris on her titties. Like, bro, I'm being dead ass. And then like, this guy was like, oh my god, like that girl, like who the fuck is she? Like, da da da. Keep in mind, my first performance, and my dad's like, that's my daughter, because my parents were there. And
your parents pulled up?
Hell that's yeah. Lit. Oh, they're like, crazy. Let's see why this bitch left real estate, you know? But my dad was like, that's my daughter. He's like, oh, like I'm finna like do this thing like for Boosie and da da da. Like she should open up, blah blah. So I ended up opening up for Boosie.
Okay. Like, what was that like? Did you actually get to meet Boosie?
It was crazy. No, not really. But like it was like little me. So I didn't really have management. It was just like all on my shit, like all on my own. So like, definitely, I know if I would have popped out with like the team I have now and the knowledge that I have now, I would have networked the fuck. I would have, you know, but then I just kind of walked in and performed and left. Like, and don't do that, artists. Don't do that. Network.
That's a huge one. Yeah, for sure.
Literally.
Okay, so you're doing all these performances and stuff like that. When do people start reaching out? When I mean by people, I mean like artists.
Just barely.
Okay. So they're still to this day just now reaching out.
Yeah, I just started with people fucking with me like that. Like at first it was just kind of like my team just like, this girl got potential, you know, like we could just ignore it or we could just like, you know, kind of take this, you know. But definitely my management was like.
So let's talk about that. How did the management stuff happen? Because like, usually how it goes down, you get a little bit of traction, and then people start hitting your line, and they start telling you, like, yo, I can do this for you, that for you. What was that like for you? Was it a couple managers you went through?
Okay, well, I have been through some managers, and I've talked to talked about this and other stuff, but like pretty much like those managers were trying to be just on some nasty stuff, and I was like, what the heck?
And that you get that a lot, right? Being just a female artist and stuff, right?
So like my guard was like really, really up or whatever. But whenever I have two managers, I have Go Brandon Griff and Andy Yola.
Shout out to them for sure.
With Griff, it was
you
just,
said you had your guard up right after all that. So
yeah.
what is it about them that just
I was about to say Griff, like I guess peeped me on Instagram or something like that, and like they're starting up a studio in Austin, and he saw me downtown.
Okay,
like,
gotcha.
And I got nothing but homeboys, you know. So he came up to me, and I was surrounded by homeboys.
No, that's
you know?
bold. Yeah,
that's bold.
Yeah. So he knew who you were.
Yeah, he knew who I was.
Shout out to him.
And
that's
like
bold.
that's when I was like not giving a fuck. Like I was not taking that music shit serious at all. I was just like
having fun.
Nah. Yeah. So I was like turning the fuck up and shit. And he was like, "Hey, Msgold," and I'm like, "The fuck? Like, what's up?" Like, you know, like it's normal when I have like bitches and like younger guys, but like this is like a guy that is like Msgold. Like, you know, I was like, who the fuck is this? You know? And he was like, "Hey, like, we would love for you to like I'm blah, blah, blah." He explained himself and how they're opening up a studio. And I was like, okay, cool. We just got each other's information. He like followed up with me, and I was like, fuck it, I'll pull through the studio. Let's just see. They got free food. He said they were gonna have free tequila and food.
And you was like, fuck it.
So I was like, fuck it, I ain't got nothing to do anyways. So I went, and then they put me in the studio real quick, and like I was like, yeah, I was getting turned, and I was just having fun. And everybody was like,
you got some.
Yeah, I was just like, yeah, like, so that's how Griff came along, because we ended up sitting down and eating after that. Because, like, he did, like, a couple things, like, for me. I was like, okay, like, I see you. And we, like, sat down together, and he's just, like a friend. Like, he started off as, like, a really good friend, and then he was just like, you know, I was like, I kind of need help. Like, I think I kind of, because he was kind of opening my eyes, like, this could be a career for you.
Yeah.
And I was like,
he was giving you, like, a bigger picture of what you could do.
Like, and I was just like, like, I just don't know how to deal with what people say, or, like, when people did reach out, like, they were just trying to reach out on some fuckery, like, just trying to, like, guys on some weird shit. And he was just like, I'll help you with that, like, pretty much, like, you know.
Yeah.
Like, not, like, you know, like, I'll help assist it, like, you know what I mean? So he became my manager out of love and stuff. And then Andy, he Andy peeped me and just kind of kept tabs on me, and I kind of fell off for a little bit. What artist doesn't? Especially, I didn't know I was gonna take this shit serious, but I fell off for a little bit, and I came back. And I guess,
what made you come back? Like, what inspired you to just come back after? So you got a bunch of traction, you got all the hype, then you stop, it's dead. What makes you pop your shit again?
I don't know. I was just like, I don't know. It just makes me happy, you know. Like, I fell in love with it, I guess. Like, I was just like, eh. And like, it'd be just like the dumbest shit throwing me off, you know what I mean? It could be like guys, bullshit, best friends, you know, just. And then I was just like, I just need to focus back on myself, and what do I want? I want to do music, you know? So that was crazy.
Man, that's dope. So, I mean, throughout your whole experience, like, what are some of the highlights?
Definitely, being able to be at Dope House Records and record my second EP.
For sure. Oh, yo, and so, you know, I was talking to your manager earlier. Crazy. I think it's so dope that, you know, the people that are producing this new tape you got going on. What's it called? What's the new tape called?
That's An Awful Lot of Gold.
Okay, gotcha. And then what are some of the producers? I think it's Ben's on there.
Baker Young, Slow Life Music, TB Robbie, and yeah.
That's dope, man. So walk me through that. How was that, being able to record there?
It's a blessing, man. Like, I gotta look up sometimes and be like, what the fuck? Like, my parents used to jam this dude. Like, I grew up on him. Like, you know what I mean? But
SPM, yeah.
It's just cool because it's like a one-stop shop. Like, I was able, instead of like, one day writing and then one day listening to a beat, one day making the beat or whatever, and then one day recording and then one day mastering or mixing. That shit was just like 1, 2, 3. And what happens when you give someone like me that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shit, we made a whole EP like quick. Like, we made an EP pretty quick, like in a month or something. Like, so it was cool. And it's just crazy that I'm able to work with like Baker Young and Slow Life Music and TB Robbie, because those are fucking goats in Texas.
Nah, for sure.
Like,
yeah.
Like people don't understand. Like it's crazy because I don't understand. Like whenever people will ask me questions about like music and stuff, and I'm like, I don't know shit about that. Like about like the old game
like
and
the
stuff.
History of
like
it.
the history.
Yeah.
Like I know a little bit and stuff, and I'm starting to have more respect for it. But like I'm and my people around us are making history right now. You know what I mean? Like, bro, we got Baker Young, Slow Life Music, and fucking TB Robbie. Like, those are gonna be Texas fucking legends. Like, bro, come on now.
You a legend in the making.
I
for
think
sure.
long. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, bro, that's hitting gold right there.
For sure. So, let me ask you this: if somebody was trying to get into you as an artist, how would you describe yourself as an artist? Like, what type of music are you making? What can they expect out of you when they tap in?
Definitely, like, you gotta probably like you'll speed in your car when you like listen to my music.
For sure,
like,
yeah.
Like that is bopping. Shit, it's for the strippers, it's for the bad bitches, it's for the get money motherfuckers. Like it's definitely boss shit. You know, it's not
for
like
sure.
cause like that pussy stuff is cool or whatever, but like you don't want to saturate that shit.
Yeah,
Come on,
it's
you know
saturated
what I mean?
right now for sure.
Yeah, so like, man, I'm coming with that boss shit. Like for the boss bitches, like fuck the pussy. Like where the money at?
Nah,
like
for
you know
sure,
what I mean? Like
so is that what we're expecting out of this EP? You said it's an EP dropping soon, right?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
A whole bunch of new sounds for me too. I'm figuring out how to do shit in the studio. Like I've been in the studio a lot recently, so I've been finding out like new like voices and stuff. I know
ways to like deliver and stuff like that.
Yeah, all that.
Gotcha.
Shit's
What's
crazy.
one song on there that they can expect that's like one of the ones that you really
I think that they're gonna really fuck with. I think the bitches are definitely gonna fuck. I haven't even named this song.
You haven't named the song.
I need to name it tonight. Yeah. Like we need to start uploading it. But it's called, right now it's Mentos, but it's like these hoes think they got some on me. Like it's like a chill swag, you know. But that
definitely cruising to that.
Yeah,
type
and then I have one more. Or I have another one. And it's like I got the city going wild. We just like some crazy shit. Like so, it's like that's an awful lot of gold. Just a whole bunch of gold shit, you know.
Nah, for sure. So you know what all did you? So I saw you like you was moving here in Dallas, man. You didn't just have the performance. I did what you said. You was vlogging, I think.
Yeah, performance, and then I had a food blog with It's a cute, catchy name. Oh, Get in My Belly Kelly.
Gotcha.
Yeah, Get in My Belly Kelly. I didn't want to get it wrong, but yeah, Get in My Belly Kelly. We went to like 3 different taco spots and tried the tacos. I tried chicharrón today and cabeza, so head, and the pastor. It was good. Dope. Everything was so good. Like, it was good.
And then you said you had 2 like mic performance?
Oh, yeah. And then after K-Pack Films, we had a mic drop to one of the songs that's gonna drop on the EP, and then after that, I'm not being disrespectful, but I just went to go do another mic drop. I forgot with who. I need to look that up ASAP.
Right, for sure.
Let me see.
Msgold is working, man.
Is it Overnight? Yeah, Binge Films and Overnight. That's who I just went to go work with. Oh, no. Live from Harry Hines.
Heard about them, man. Shout out to them.
Yeah. Live from Harry Hines. I've been, like, just so busy. Like, Andy has been, like, hey, we got this to do tonight. Like, you know.
So how does that feel? Like,
it's a lot of help.
You're a real artist.
It's a lot of help.
You're busy. When you pull up to the city, you got shit to do.
I got shit to do. It better be like that.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, I'm going to do this for the rest of my life. So I need to, like, make sure, like, the team's on point, you know, everybody's on point.
Let me ask you this, like, what advice do you have for that? Let's say there's another young artist just like you. They tapped in, they doing it for fun, they're going to, like, the performances and stuff like that. What advice do you have for them to get to where you're at right now?
You got to take yourself serious before anybody else does.
For sure.
The world don't owe you shit, so go out and get that shit. And it doesn't matter how many views or anything like that. I used to get like 19 views, and now I'm hitting like 15, 16. So on stories.
For sure. Yeah, talk that shit. 15, 16 on. Yeah.
So it's cool.
For sure, man. So what else can they expect from you?
Man, I got an EP. I'm already working on the next EP.
Is there any features on it?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Gotcha.
It got some. I think we already have like 2 or 3 songs on the project. One I just did in LA, with Going Plat, and I Am Thompson. He's like a famous violinist.
Gotcha.
Like he was on the beat. I just went to go do that, and that one's gonna be on there. And then I did another song with T. McLean called Go, and that's gonna be on there. And then the Happy Perez record.
Okay.
Is gonna be on there. The SPM record is gonna be on there. So it's gonna just be like.
So you got a song with SPM?
It's a project with SPM.
Gotcha.
Like he wrote me a song to perform. Like you could obviously tell it's SPM. Like you know what I mean. But he wrote me a song, and so we're gonna do that together. He like did a whole reference and everything. Like I was like, fuck yeah, I'm not gonna pass this shit up. It's crazy because like when I first got in the game, I was like, the fuck, I'm not gonna have no fucking songwriter. You know what I mean? But like, bro, he like that's SPM. I'm gonna take that fucking song.
Nah, for sure, yeah.
I'm gonna take that song, run with it, dance with it, fucking cuddle it, everything. Like, do this shit.
Nah, for sure, man. Well, y'all heard it here, man. It's Msgold. She got a new EP coming out. You know what I mean?
February 28th.
Y'all make sure y'all tap into that, stream it. You know what I mean? She will be. You can be a South by Southwest, right?
I don't even know really. Cause like, come on, it's my own city, and they be making us do the
that's
most.
Crazy, isn't it? Yeah, like how is that having South by Southwest in your city?
Disrespectful. Yeah. I feel disrespected. Like real shit. Like come on, like I'm from fucking Austin. Like bro, like made there, fucking raised there. Like you know what I mean? Like that's fucked up. That's fucked up that we gotta like fill out paperwork and all this shit. Like the fuck.
Wait, you gotta fill out paperwork?
You gotta fill out paperwork and shit for South by Southwest. Like what?
That's crazy.
I'm like,
I didn't know that.
How we the fucking music capital of the world but don't support our own fucking local artists? The fuck is that? Fucking gentrified.
Sure, man. For sure.
Oh, don't bring up South by Southwest, man. But definitely, but unofficial. Yeah. I do have a couple things going on. I have like a sneaker thing and some other stuff. But
sneaker.
Yeah, like I'm gonna go like they just opened up and they're having like it's like a hype sneaker store.
Gotcha.
You know? Shit like that's cool to get like locked in with because get the shoes.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, but I'm gonna hit New York though too. So like half is South by Southwest because we're gonna go check out like some producers and stuff. So just kind of get like venture off a little bit, see what I Spy's like.
That's dope. That's dope. So before we end it though, I want to ask you like, from the interview, I'm starting to catch that you kind of just hopped in this thing like on your own, you know, with the music stuff.
Yeah.
And you just kind of went with the flow.
Yeah.
It was just based on your personality. So now that you're like in the rap game, right? Are you like looking up to anybody?
I don't even have time to like pay attention to anybody. Yeah. And like I said, like we're making history right now. Right. You know what I mean? Like when people ask me about old shit, I'm like, I kind of don't give a fuck. Like we're making history right fucking now. Like, you know what I mean? Like everybody that I'm surrounded by, everybody that like I've talked to, like we're fucking making history. You know what I mean? I'm ready. Like I'm ready to literally do this shit. Like I'm in love with this shit. Like, you know, like, and for the longest time, it was just like, I was scared to almost like embrace that. Like, and there was a time where I was embracing it and like, I almost felt annoying because all I would talk about is music. And like, I almost felt like sometimes I would be like bragging, like who else gets to work with Happy Perez and fucking Happy Perez in motherfucking studio. Got a Happy Perez beat, like, you know what I mean? Like be working, but like, it almost sounded like I was bragging. So I kind of just like, kept it in. But then I was like, fuck that. Like, hell no. Like, I'm just gonna do me and I'm gonna be fucking Msgold and what the fuck, you know, I'm just gonna do it. Fuck all that shit. I'm gonna do it.
Nah, for sure, man. Well, y'all heard it here, man. That's Msgold.